Orbit culture and the next big thing in metal. That sounds like quite a statement. It sounds quite hyperbolic, but after listening to Death Above Life, you'll see why I think this way. I mean, they've been knocking at the door of metal's elite now for the last few years, and I think this album could be their breakthrough, could be the one that gets them to the top of that pile at last. So I've listened to the album a few times now, and these are my highlights and the things that really stand out to me. Inferra is one of my favourite songs on the album. It's also the first song of the album, and it really sums up what Orbit culture are all about. I mean, it's absolutely brutal at times and so heavy, especially that breakdown at the end. And the rhythm in the verses is just so tight, so precise, so crushing. The production really brings out the best in everyone here. Yet there's still some really melodic choruses, the kind you can sing along to. And towards the end of the song, I've noticed the introduction of orchestral elements in the background, just to add more dimension and more harmony. Again, Nicholas, he's the star of the show here. He's crucial to Orbit Culture's sound. He has a fantastic, versatile growl that could work in a thrash metal band, in a metalcore, in death metal. It's so fierce. Oh, it's amazing. A lot of what can be said for Inferra can also be said for Inside the Waves. That's another scorcher of a track that really shows what Orbit Culture are capable of. And that guitar solo is, it's a scorcher. You've got to have a listen to that for yourselves when you get the chance, and you'll see why I'm getting a little bit excited now. I spoke about Hydra in more detail a few weeks ago, so if you want to check out that video, there'll be a hyperlink somewhere, somewhere. I think the band experiment with some industrial sounds and a new metal feel, especially in Death Above Life, the album's title track, but more so in Bloodhound. I mean, Bloodhound is an earworm, especially the vocal line. You'll be singing that for hours once you've listened to it, and it feels like a new metal song from the 90s, something that Static X may have wrote, but it's got that modern production behind it, and Orbit Culture put their own stamp on it. Path I Walk is another experimental song by Orbit Culture, and it's not really a typical Orbit Culture song because it's a lot slower, it's a lot more stripped back. In fact, it's a ballady sort of song with just an acoustic guitar and Nicholas singing. You know, I wanna go and study the lyrics in more detail now after listening to this track, and I think the artists have done their job pretty well when I become that invested. My favourite song on the album is Nerve. See, I've always been a fan of bands like At the Gates, Insomnium, those that have that kind of Scandinavian melodic death metal sound. I mean, the one that's still fierce and heavy underneath, yet they've got some absolutely scorching and blazing guitar riffs. I feel like Orbit Culture capture that sound really well. It feels like a song where the guitar riff was made first and the rest of the song was built around it. Again, the production brings out the very best in the instrument, and in fact the song's out now, so you can go have a listen to and compare thoughts with me. I've mentioned production a few times now, and I don't really know how to fault it. You can't fault it. It's perfect for the band. It's perfect. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less, anything subpar from Century Media Records, but this really is elite production, and it brings out the best in every single instrument on this record. I can't fault it. Orbit Culture played Damnation this November, and to be honest, when I first saw that announcement, I was a little bit on the fence, maybe a little bit underwhelmed, but now that I've had a listen to this record, I should imagine they're going to be filling their set list with Death Above Life songs, and it's definitely piqued my interest. I'm definitely going to be checking them out again this November. They're already propping up on big festival slots next summer, including Bloodstock 2026. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there too. I'm pretty sure they're going to be climbing higher and higher up those festival stages, and perhaps one day may even headline the whole of Bloodstock and other festivals of that size.